The title of this mini podcast is The Math of Life. You know, the math of life is actually pretty simple, but that doesn't mean it's easy. The late, great Jackie Gleason once said that the trick to life is going out when the tide is going out and coming in when it's coming in. In other words, timing is everything. Here's how I think about it. There's a time for addition and a time for subtraction. Even the Bible and the band The Byrds put it this way: a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. Great advice. But honestly, I think they got the order backwards. See, the first part of life is all about addition. We gather things, experiences, habits, beliefs, roles. The second part, that's when subtraction kicks in. We start letting go. Sounds straightforward, but here's the catch. Letting go? We're not so good at that. In fact, most of us have a death grip on the very things we should be releasing. Think about it. Before we even know what a belief or an attitude is, we've already picked up some. For me, it started with how I spoke. I grew up with a strong regional accent, added to me without my permission. By that, I mean we learn our speech patterns by osmosis, imitating the speech patterns of our parents or early caregivers. It really wasn't a problem until I went into broadcasting. Back then, you had to sound like nobody from nowhere. Translation, no accent. So that speech pattern, it had to go. It was time for subtraction. Took a while, but the accent faded. And it made me realize we all do this. We add. We pick up preferences, prejudices, patterns, and things that don't begin with P. Some of them get so locked in we don't even notice them. But they're heavy. And eventually they start holding us back. That's when subtraction becomes not only helpful, but necessary. We begin to see that we are not our roles, not our stories, not even who we think we are. In fact, the real us only starts to emerge when we start letting go. Imagine bumper stickers, layered one on top of the other. That's addition. Subtraction? That's peeling them off, one by one, until we get back to the bare bumper, back to the mindset we had before the world started sticking things on us. So yeah, both addition and subtraction matter. The key is knowing when it's time to switch from one to the other. When the tide shifts, that's our cue. Start subtracting, lighten the load, and watch how life starts to add up. All the best, John.